Okay. I'm gonna do a tarot card reading because that's what I feel like I should do right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna see what I can pick up. Just whatever. All right, that turned over. Researcher. These are oracle cards. I'm gonna get a couple of these and then I'll clarify with tarot. This says explorer of truth, exploration, study, rigor, and experiment. Researcher. This is kind of making me feel like I'm starting something new. Like, and new in terms of like, not so much like, yes, I know this says like, right, like researcher, scientist, but this is immediately making me feel like I'm starting something new in my life, like a new chapter, right? Because sometimes, right, when we research things, it's brand new. We don't really know, we don't know everything, right? Studying something, right? But I'm feeling like this is starting something new in your life, like a new chapter. That's what that's making me feel like instantly. Okay, too many. Okay, that fell out. Drunkard. I used to be this. I used to be this too. So this says alcoholism, addiction, avoidance, abuse. Okay. You know, addiction doesn't have to just be, right? Like I know this card says drunkard, right? But this is, addiction is a form of abuse to yourself, right? Maybe something in your past, people, situations have been very abusive. Maybe going back to childhood. And a lot of times, right, when we get older, when that abuse, right, it could be over for many years, but when we're so young, right, when you're children, when we're kids and we get abused, however that was, whatever that abuse looked like to you in your life, when we get older, we continue the abuse. This card says, right, says abuse down here. We don't deal with it, and then we become whatever your vice is, drinking, drugs, whatever that is, to avoid our past, right? So, but then we just carry on the cycle of abuse by abusing ourselves, right? But with this researcher card here, it's making me feel like I'm kind of looking into or stepping into a new part of my life. But there, okay, and I'm just going to be honest here, even with these two cards here, and I'm going to pull tarot too, but this is making me feel like slow down. I don't know. I just feel like saying that, because, right, researcher, scientist, they could be very knowledgeable, right? You could be very knowledgeable. Apply this to however this means to you in your life or your situation, whatever I'm picking up. Right? You could be very knowledgeable, right? But this kind of reads to me as like, learn more, like research more, learn more, take a step back. I don't know. I just feel like saying that. Hold on. Let me get another card. Whoops. Too many. Driver. This says navigator of journeys, steering, safe passage, welcome. So it's like going in the right direction, right? Like we're all navigating our own journey, right? And this is making me feel like, yes, you're going in the right direction. Whether this is whatever whatever's been difficult, this doesn't have to be addiction either. This can just be too something very difficult that you've kind of, I feel like, overcame in your life. Like you're finally going in the right direction. But with this card here, this is making me feel like there's something you're not seeing, okay? And before you write a huge book, right, of everything you've researched and everything you know about some situation, something here, the energy is like, take a step back. Like when we drive, sometimes we need to drive slow, right? We need to be careful, right? When you drive, right? We need to be careful. We have to look out for other things that might be coming in our way, right? Like, it's almost like, don't jump in head first, you know, take a step back and do your research, and just know that there are sometimes other dangerous things or situations or people that may step in, right? And you need to look out for that. You need to swerve out of the way. And sometimes we can't swerve out of the way if we're going too fast. Does that make sense? You know, slow it down, pull back your energy. Like, right, sometimes we might be stepping into something that's so exciting, right? But sometimes we have a tendency, right? That energy can feel so good, right? It can feel so good, and it can make us want to just full force ahead, right? Like steam ahead, right? But there's a sense here that an energy I am specifically feeling, like, calm down. Okay? You may think you have all the answers, but there's a sense here of slow down and just remember that I don't know, I just feel like saying this, you don't have all the answers. Okay? And that might be offensive to someone, I don't know, but that's just the energy I'm feeling. Careerist. I don't like this card. Dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning, machination, aspiration. My clock, sorry. So, yeah, you know, what I was just saying, so with this careerist, do you see how this man on this card, do you see this, like, design over here on his face? It's like, I have two sides, right? But there's something here of like, this is making me feel like, don't let people take advantage of you. But then don't take advantage of other people either, you know. Hold on. I'm going to clarify that because I'm not getting a straight energy from that. I'm going to clarify that with tarot. Too many. These cards are kind of hard to shuffle sometimes because they're still new and they're not, a bunch just fall out. If I have to get them to stick. Whoop, that came flying out. Okay, bartender. Okay, so that's like two cards that flew out. There's like 80 cards in this deck, okay? So I have drunkard and bartender. Bartender, that says master of libations, small talker, alleviator. So I have two cards here that have stuff to do with alcohol, which, you know, I've shared on my channel. You know, if you don't know, I was an extreme alcoholic for a long time, over 10 years. Anyways, but let me clarify with some tarot here. I'm going to clarify this first. This careerist, what is this? Careerist. Okay, the Ten of Swords. Maybe you dealt, yeah, on the Devil at the bottom. So the Ten of Swords is an ending, a painful ending to something. Let me clarify this, bartender. Ace of Swords. So there's been some type of awareness or breakthrough in something. The Devil at the bottom still. Whatever I'm picking up from this is making me feel like, honestly, I can relate to this. This is really making me feel like some sort of, right, addiction, drugs, alcohol, whatever, but I'm getting like two different things. Hold on. Like how I was just saying over here with this researcher, drunkard, and driver, like going full steam ahead into something, right? With this driver here. But it's like, I need to, like, there's something here that needs to be looked at differently. And I feel like maybe you dealt with people in the past that might have sabotaged something for you. And it caused this Ten of Swords. It caused a very painful ending. But the Ten of Swords too is about new beginning. Like, right, you're going on to, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? After the end of a long road of shit, okay? And with this Ace of Swords, it's like finally breaking through something, right? But with this Devil here at the bottom, there is a sense here of be careful, okay? Whether that is people you're surrounding yourself with, because people can be very good talking, right? People can be very cunning, right? When they speak, small talk, right? Sometimes people can confuse us, and not just in the mind, right? Sometimes people who have bad intentions, okay, can, when they speak, be there too. Be more aware when people are speaking, okay? And like, so a lot of times when we listen to people talk, we throw out any bad feelings we might be getting from someone because we look at people sometimes who have built up something for themselves, right? A career. Maybe they're a good speaker and they speak very good and they have this whole career built up around, well, I'm an expert at whatever this is. There's a sense here of, and right with this Ace of Swords, someone that you're becoming more aware of, maybe not only your situation, but somebody who I feel is a good speaker. There's a sense here of maybe you are getting the feeling from someone that they're not kind of being honest. And this could be right in the past, but I'm getting more of like a present feeling. Maybe, right? And again, when I said pay attention to when people speak, and what I mean by that is not, yes, what they're saying, right? But be more aware of the energy around someone that is supposed to be a leader, right? They're leading you, like where to go, how to be, right? Like a teacher, okay? And and this is my opinion here, but I don't care where you went to school. I don't care what credentials you have. I don't care how many years you've been doing something. I don't care if this is your career and this is, you're teaching people what you've learned. If I don't get a good energy from you or a good vibe, I'm not going to listen to you, okay? And we can pick this up, okay? But a lot of times what we do is we throw that feeling out of our head, out of our energy. We push that away because we look at, oh, well, this person has built up built up a career doing this, right? They're an expert. Right? They're an expert. And so we feel like we should be listening to them. No. Sometimes even people like that don't have good intentions, or they are hiding their true self from you, okay? And a lot of times people, again, can be good speakers. I know this says bartender on it, but this also says small talker, alleviator, right? They try and make you feel good. They make you feel really good and make you feel better, right? Try to. But there is definitely a sense that I'm picking up from this, that someone is on the right path and in the right direction, going in the right way. And maybe you might have felt inspired to maybe follow in someone's footsteps, right? But there's a sense here of starting to view someone in a different light. And hold on. Yeah. Me. Now I'm just going to pull tarot. I'm not going to apply it really to any card. Okay, the Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Yeah. So the Four of Swords is about taking care of yourself, getting over something, healing, resting, healing your... Swords in tarot is the mind, but healing the heart, okay? Healing the mind, getting healthy. The Ten of Wands talks about sometimes when I speak, it's hard for me to form what I'm trying to get out, okay? It's in, right? We have this Ten of Swords, painful endings, right? And the Ten of Wands talks about those heavy burdens that made us have like those painful endings, right? But painful endings too, right? Ten of Swords, how I said before, there's a light, okay? It's going on, yes, it was painful, right? To end something in your life. Could have been a lot of mental stuff that needed to get cleared out. Because it's about going in, having a more peaceful road ahead. And then with this Ten of Wands here, yeah, it was very, very difficult. Whatever you have been through in the past, right? You might be resting and recovering from this, okay? But it wasn't easy, right? It's not easy to get to this place, right? But let me pull some more. There is still a sense here that I'm picking up that if you are feeling, right, you've had to work very hard to get where you are right now. There's two things, right, that I'm picking up from this very heavily. Don't be too cocky, okay? And there is someone in your energy that you need to not look at as like the end all be all, like the savior, right? Like this person has all the answers. Stop viewing people like that, because nobody has all the answers, okay? Nobody knows everything. And remember, we all go through life differently, right? Everybody views, we can all go through the same thing, but it's different for everybody because it's how we view something, okay? It's how, right? So you could be looking at someone, yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Be more independent, right? Like, do not hang on someone who has made a career out of whatever it is. Apply this to how it applies to whatever I'm picking up, if this resonates with you. Don't hang on someone's every move like, oh, they made a career out of doing this, so I can do it too. There's a sense here of stop. Actually look at someone, this person. Look at their energy. When someone speaks, feel their energy. And if you are feeling like, because I feel like, right, with this Ace of Swords here, there is some type of awareness that's going on, that you are starting to notice maybe this person really isn't kind of how they speak, like how, like there's something here that is like, you don't have to, even if everyone else looks at this person as like this great role model, right? If you get the feeling that they are not being honest, or they are not who they say they are, it's probably correct. You're getting the feeling for a reason. And I feel like it keeps coming up into your energy with this Ace of Swords here. Maybe this person feeds off of people who have had a hard past, right? Sometimes when we have been through things like addiction, like literal drug addictions, alcohol addictions, we can be addicted to people too. But I feel like there's a sense here of someone feeds off of people that are in this Four of Swords energy, trying to heal and recover from something. And I feel like there is someone here that feeds off of your painful past, okay? With this Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, there's a sense here of, you don't have to be rude, right? Like you don't have to, but just kind of separate yourself. There's a sense here of, you know, right? With this driver here, you know where you're going, you know what you are doing, right? But there's a sense here of maybe start separating yourself from someone who has too much of an influence on you, right? Has too much of, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles just popped out. I feel like this has been a slow process for you to kind of, I mean, it doesn't have, maybe it could all of a sudden just come out of nowhere, right? Like you had this aha moment about someone, you know, but the Knight of Pentacles is, you know, forward, movement forward, okay? And maybe you are not falling for someone's small talk anymore. You know, there's just a sense here of someone is not, someone's a little, not who they, right? Two-faced. Yeah, the Hermit just fell out. Whoever this is, whoever's energy I'm picking up, and if this resonates for you, separate yourself from them, okay? I don't care, again, what credentials someone has, how long they've been doing it for. The people are not, no one has all the answers, okay? You have to find the answers for yourself. This card says soul searching. The Hermit, put yourself on pause, okay? Or this situation, right? And figure it out for yourself. Okay, yes, we can take advice from people and listen to people. Like you can listen to me talk, right? And if it resonates with you and it kind of makes sense, like, but don't hang on my every word, right? Like, interpret what I'm saying, how you need to apply it if it helps, right? But I am not, the way I'm speaking, I'm not the end all be all of telling you what to do in this situation, whatever energy I'm feeling, okay? But there is a sense here of, yes, you know that this person is, it's almost like I know that I know that this person is not being honest, or they're not, but I just go along with it because everybody else is going along with it. Why? Why? Ask yourself that. Why? Why are you going along with what someone is telling you, right? Even a teacher, even someone guiding you in a situation that you're not too familiar with, right? But if you're getting a bad vibe from someone, or a bad energy from someone, that they're not being honest, because how can someone sit there and teach you how to do something if they're not being honest with what they're doing in their life behind the scenes? Okay, and why go along and follow someone just because everyone else is doing it? Be, right, Hermit, go into your Hermit mode, right? Knight of Pentacles, steady progress. This does kind of let me know that you are more aware and kind of maybe going in that direction. Like, no, I'm not going to listen to every fucking thing this person says, right? But there is also too, again, you kind of don't know what you're doing. Okay. And there's a sense here of don't be too confident, or there's nothing wrong with being confident, right? That's not the right way to word that. Yes, we can be confident and want to help people, right? But take care of yourself first, all right? Because I did have this Four of Swords come out. This card says healing and recovery for a reason, because that's what this card talks about, okay? But take care of your mind, okay? And don't try and be someone that's not even being honest, okay? Don't try and imitate or literally try and be someone, because that's what I'm getting from this. Like, you look up to someone, don't try and be that, because there's a sense here that you are aware that they're not even that way. They're not even that way, like behind the scenes, right? When they're done preaching their whatever, small talk, whatever they're trying to guide you, right? But if they're not being honest about, right, and you get that feeling, then no. Because, and I just flipped, I had the Ace of Cups flip over. Sometime, right? Let's say that resonates and you're feeling that way. Whoever this person is could literally be stopping you, okay? The Ace of Cups is a new love, romance, okay? How does this... Okay, Seven of Cups at the bottom. Cups in tarot are emotions. Sometimes, okay, and this is how this is making me feel. Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. When we follow people that aren't being honest, they mess up, even though it could be presented as good intentions, right? They could be stopping us from what is meant to come into our life, okay? Maybe this person tells you, and I don't know, I just feel like saying this, maybe you are interested in someone romantically, okay? Because the Seven of Cups is fantasizing about someone romantically, tempted, right? A lot of for tarot and in tarot, this is my cheating card, okay? But this is making me feel like there is someone in your life that you look up to that is not honest. They're controlling. They manipulate with their mouth. And this person could be maybe steering you in a different direction, not to, don't let your emotions get in the way. Like, you may, this is just what I'm picking up. Someone may be telling you, right? And this is just what I'm getting, right? This person is like very controlling. Like, who are you, right? To tell someone, who is anybody to tell someone that you shouldn't be doing something? No, I don't care, again, who they are. I don't care how much years of experience they have, right? I'm a teacher. I teach people. I've been doing this for 20 years. This is my career. I know what I'm talking about. So they talk you out of maybe a new beginnings, to maybe having an opportunity with someone that is going to be very good for you in your life. At the end of the day, the feeling, the energy, right? You have to listen to yourself at the end of the day. Other people have different experiences and they think they know what's best, but not for you. Nobody knows what's best for me except me, because I can feel it, right? So we can't let other people influence who we date, right? Maybe someone is trying to tell you, oh, it's too this, it's too that, it's too soon, they're not the right person. Who are you to tell anybody? Who is this person? I don't care. Again, I just keep feeling like repeating this. I don't care what they've built around them. So like I'm getting some sort of teacher or someone that speaks for a living, guiding people how to do something, but they put in their own 2 cents into your personal life. That is not necessary, okay? At the end of the day, you need to figure out how to do your life, okay? And when someone steps in, and this is just my own opinion because I feel very passionately about this, because I feel like, because I've been through this in a way, and I've seen it done to so many people. People do this. They feel like, oh, that's not the right person for you. You shouldn't be doing that right now in your life. Well, great, that's their opinion, right? But if you are feeling pulled to go in a different direction, whether that's in love or pulled in another direction to go off and explore a different career, something, don't let someone, again, thanks for your advice, but there needs to be a line drawn, I'm feeling with this. Someone is overstepping their boundaries in someone's life. There needs to be like a line drawn, like, thanks for your opinion, but I got it. Like, there needs to be some sort of, someone needs to be put in their place, I'm getting from this, okay? Somebody that has, 20 years experience. I don't give a shit, sorry, what experience, how, everything I just said, right? There needs to be, someone is overstepping their boundaries here because they think they know what's best, right? Because they've been through this 10 of Swords. They've been through the painful ending, right? They've been through the 10 of Wands. They know, right? They know the heaviness that you've been through. Well, great. That's wonderful that they understand that. But if they're not being honest and they're being too involved in your life, no. Okay? And I had the 7 of Wands flip out. The 7 of Wands, like, protect yourself, okay? Just be careful with this person. Don't let someone manipulate you out of, yeah, and again, I have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. This was at the bottom a little while ago. Get away from that, like, not get away, right? Because maybe you're in a situation where you can't get away, right? But just be careful, okay? That's, don't hang on this person's every fucking word. That's what I'm, do your own fucking thing, right? Don't copy someone else. Like, you may think that they are, oh my gosh, like, I want to be that, right? But there's a sense here of you're aware that, well, I kind of don't. Like, this person is a little, I don't believe what they're saying in a way, okay? So yeah, just be careful with, just be careful with this person. I just did that. I pulled a card and the Page of Cups. Yeah, there's a romantic undertone to this with this Ace of Cups and then the Page of Cups. Again, if you are feeling like you want to pursue someone romantically, underneath the Devil again. This was at the bottom before. If you are feeling romantically interested in someone, don't let someone else stop you, okay? Well, it's not the right time. It's this, But the Devil too can talk about, there's a strong feeling, right? Like a strong pull to someone. And if you are feeling that way, like you're feeling it for a reason, right? Don't let other people's energies and influence come in and influence you because they could be stopping something that is meant for you, okay? That is meant to bring happiness into your life. Not like someone may think, this is how I did it, you know? This is what I went through and this was my outcome. Okay, great. Thanks for telling me that. But that's their story, right? That's what they had to go through. That doesn't apply. Yes, all people can do is share their story, right? But that is their situation. That's what they went through, right? That doesn't mean that that is what's going to happen to you, okay? Okay? Again, don't hang on this person's every fucking word. If you feel, again, if you feel pulled to start a relationship with someone or romantically connected to someone, then and really think about it though, right? Like, however you do that, like meditation, you know, whatever, however you kind of figure things out mentally, you know, if it's really something that you feel like you want, maybe you've, again, been through a shitty past, right? A hard time. Maybe it was very hard too in romance and you kind of don't know what you should be doing, right? But there's a sense here of you need to listen to your own intuition, okay? You need to listen and pay attention to other people's intentions for you, right? People can present themselves as having good intentions for you, but it might be a little bit of jealousy too, okay? That is behind them telling you, don't do that. I wouldn't do that right now because they're kind of jealous. Like the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, okay? Two of Cups, okay? There is definitely, the Two of Cups is a soulmate, okay? Like, that's what we all, it's like that idea that we have in our head, right? Of whatever that looks like for you, a good, healthy relationship, that's the Two of Cups. Because the Two of Cups looks different for everybody. Some people may say the Two of Cups looks like, you know, we're both super successful in our career and we drive nice cars and we have a big house. Great. That's their Two of Cups. The Two of Cups for someone else might look like living simple, right? Simple, having a simple life, taking care of yourself to a point, you know, and not being so materialistic, right? Right. But with our soulmate, okay? Like love situations, it looks different for everybody, right? And with this Five of Pentacles, there's a wolf on this card. I don't know why I say that. Pointing that out, right? Like you can't see it. Someone is encouraging someone to stay single. And I'm picking up too from this, but I like someone, obviously, but someone is encouraging someone. Underneath the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is recognizing something, being recognized in something, but this card is reading to me, to the Six of Wands, how I'm feeling the energy from this. You recognize something in someone else. Maybe they feel that that you're romantically interested in. Maybe they feel like, I recognize that person. I want to talk to that person. But there's a situation or somebody in your life that is influencing not just your romantic life, okay? Like I'm getting like a feeling of there's someone influencing you in every aspect of your life. Very controlling. It's like, ew, like slow your fucking roll, dude. I don't know. I feel like saying that. Like excuse me, sir. Like, could you not? Like, that's the energy I'm getting. And I feel like if this resonates for you, you're definitely recognizing that and seeing someone, viewing someone differently. And it's almost like you have an interest romantically in someone and they are trying to convince you, not now, don't do it, you know. But there's a sense here of, it's like that act of trying to get you not to pursue someone is starting to make you view someone in a different light. Like, who are you to tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing, right? Like, it, you know, it's making you view them in a different light. So, yeah, the Seven of Swords at the bottom, and then the Knight of Swords. This person tries to manipulate and control people, not just you, mentally through speaking. You should separate yourself as much as you can. If this is someone you work with, I don't know. Separate yourself fast. Okay, the Knight of Swords is fast acting energy. Okay, separate yourself from them. You know, whoever this is and however they're influencing your life, they're not being honest. The Seven of Swords is, there is a card in another deck. Hold on. And I love the picture. I have to show this card. Hold on. The Seven of Swords is about somebody, like, pay attention. Look, I'm pay attention to me over here. Don't pay attention to what I'm doing behind the scenes, okay? I have to show this card. And I showed it on my channel a lot because it always comes out. It always comes out in readings because people are lying, sneaking shitbags, okay? People are manipulating fuckers. Here it is. Seven of Swords. Look at this dude over here. He's got a knife. You can't see his face. But look, I'm right here, right? Pay attention to me squawking over here. I'm speaking at you, but you're not really pay attention to the energy of someone, right? Because they're really over here doing something else and they're not being honest with you, okay? Like, I distract you over here, but I'm really doing something else. And that's exactly what I pick up from this. And don't let this person, again, influence. Don't hang on every word. Don't build your life around what this person says. Because, again, nobody has all the answers. And especially someone who's not being honest themselves, okay? Okay, I'm going to go. I'll just keep repeating myself. I just felt really passionate about this. Like, yeah. So I'm going to go. I hope that resonated for someone. I really felt the need or like the pull to do this this morning. So I hope that resonated for someone. Yeah, like, especially, I don't know. And this is just how I feel with like romance and love. Like, because I've never, yes, I've had a couple relationships for a long time, right? And they were horrible, they're awful, right? But I've always had like a sense, ever since I was a small child, very like, I'm looking for that one person, right? Like there's always like this feeling inside of me that is, I'm just looking for that. And I've never found them, you know, and it's like, I have instances where I come across people where it's like, oh, is that them? And then I'm always like, let down. Like, no, but it's like, I don't ever listen to anybody when it comes to who I date, because you could be stopping me from finding them. So I don't listen to anybody when it comes to finding my Two of Cups, okay? Don't listen to whoever this is who makes money off of telling you what to do in your life. And yeah, they might know what they're talking about, you know, to a point, but don't let it come over into your personal life, okay? You know, again, nobody knows what's best for you except you. And sometimes we have to learn the hard way, okay? We have to learn the hard way, okay? And if a person is not meant for you romantically, if they're not meant for you in your life, Spirit will always step in. And if they're meant for you, they're meant for you, right? Even in the moment. But if it's not meant to be, then it won't last, okay? It'll never, angels and spirit guides, and, you know, they're always going to guide you in the right direction, okay? And you don't need someone else telling you someone is not meant, and someone, oh, you shouldn't be dating them. You shouldn't be doing that right now. But you're not me, right? They're not you. Because there, again, is a sense here of, I want to pursue someone, but someone else is, and not, again, not just romantically, someone else is stepping into your life and they're crossing a line, and that needs to stop. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to go. Okay, hopefully that resonated for someone. It's someone's energy. I don't know. Someone. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Okay, bye.